Welcome back to WFPN where we're on our show Make It Make Sense, okay? Where we talk to the movers, shakers, and tastemakers. And today we have...
DJ J-Ro in the building.
Okay, woo woo, y'all give it up. Okay, that's my favorite like little sound. Okay, for our audience that doesn't know who you are, can you tell us how you started doing what you're doing as DJ?
I'm a DJ. I'm representing, well, it's been a minute, but I still represent the League DJs, part of the League of Extraordinary G's. I started DJing back in 2008. I actually started as a wedding and a Sweet 15 or quinceañera DJ, should I say.
Wow.
And then it's just been moving and shaking then. And, I linked up with the League, Dominican J, S. Dot and everybody, and linked up with the League DJs, and it's just been moving around, doing a lot of stop by and a lot of shows downtown at the old Scratch House and just stuff like that.
So you started in 2008, or like when did you first start and know like, all right, I could do this? Because you don't just jump into DJing.
No,
yeah.
I'm one of those guys to where if I ask you to help me do something or show me how to do something and you don't, I just learn it myself. And that's how it kind of generated from there. My brother, before he passed away, Rick, may he rest in peace, he wanted to be a rapper, and I linked up with a DJ that we were doing a lot of studio time with, and we made some mixtapes, and they never dropped. And I just got to the point to where my brother passed away, and I was just like, okay, well, what do I need to do? I'm not a rapper. I try to rap, but that's not my thing. So I just bought some turntables, and shout out to YouTube, because YouTube pretty much taught me what I know, and I just ran with it. That just picked it up and ran with it.
Okay. So, what is your proudest moment since you become a self-taught DJ?
My proudest moment happened about 4.5 years ago, about 6 years ago, I put it out in the air. I said, one of these days I'm gonna be able to DJ, do what I love, and pay and take care of my family. And about 4 years ago, it came to fruition. It came to life, and I DJ 4 days out the week, and I'm able to take care of my family and my wife and do what I need to do. And that's probably my proudest, besides my kids, but as far as a DJ, just putting that out in the air and saying, hey, I want to do this, and then just running with it. And then shout out to DJ Sleepy, shout out to the Red Rose. That's where I'm at right now, and that's what I do on a daily basis, 4 days out the week. And after that, I'm just a family man.
That's actually pretty dope. So, like, how do your kids feel about you being a DJ?
They love it. You know what I mean? Especially around the time, like South by times. You know what I mean? They love the free backpacks. I don't know if you remember when they used to give out free backpacks back in the day. And, we would come home with tons of backpacks. And for my kids, it was like a flex in it all the way. Like, look, they'd be like, oh, where'd you get that JanSport back? Oh, my dad DJs for South by and da-da-da-da-da. So that's always been cool. My kids always love the fact that I'm DJ. But in the beginning, I sacrificed a lot of weekends to get to where I'm at. So now that I don't have to DJ on the weekends, I have my daughter ask me this. She goes, Dad, why don't you do gigs, or, why don't you DJ on the weekends anymore? And I was just like, I told her, like, I sacrificed so many weekends away from y'all. So now I just want to be around y'all and just be with y'all. So, it's pretty cool.
No, you're actually very blessed. You worked hard and it paid off, and you're able to enjoy your family and relax. Like, this is something that you love to do, right?
I love to do it. You know what I mean?
So you ain't even working.
Yeah, it's still a job. I mean, I still got to clock in. People be like, oh, well, you get to see all these beautiful ladies, and I mean, it's I have to deal with between like 30 to 80 girls, and I have lights and music and TV. So it's a job, but I'm still able to play music the way, because it's more of a club vibe at the Red Rose. We don't. Some clubs will be like, okay, well, you have to play this and this and this for these women. Me, I'm able to do what I was doing on 6th Street and that South by at the Red Rose, so it allows me just to have more freeform and picking the music that I want to play. So it's pretty dope.
What type of music do you usually DJ?
I DJ, I'm very well versatile. I've DJed cumbias, tejano, EDM, dubstep, R&B, hip hop. So it's just, growing up in a very versatile family. You know, I mean, Prince, Black Sabbath, EDM, rap, Ghetto Boy. You know, I mean, I'm able to bring it to now to where I'm very open to music, especially having to be a wedding or a quinceañera DJ. You got to be very well rounded with your music selection.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to be very open to what you want to play or what the crowd is into. You know what I mean? Some people, not everybody are into hip hop, and not everybody's are into Tejano music. You know,
Right.
it grows deeper.
So what is your next goal being a DJ?
My next goal, I've already hit one. I'm gonna next year I will be officially the owner of my house. So
Okay.
that's one big goal that I've had.
Yeah.
I'm into cars. That's my thing when I don't DJ. I like working on cars and my own cars and mechanic wise and customized. So I wanna open my own shop. And I mean, I don't know, maybe to the public and work on people's cars, but I want to be able to have my own shop to do what I want to do with my cars, and maybe build a career in customizing cars. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
So
That's
just
pretty cool.
stuff like that. So yeah, that's a go. I'm saying it now. I've never actually said this in real life, but yeah, that's a go.
Yes, you gotta manifest it, and this is the perfect platform to do it. So when you look back at this interview, you be like, "Damn, I did say I was gonna do that."
Facts.
Yes. So, do you have any upcoming shows or something?
I'm actually and I appreciate Junior and everybody reaching out to me because I've been very low key. I've been very tucked away. I haven't really been doing any shows, and I know there's a lot of shows out there. I know my friends, Die Slow, Certified, everybody, they're out doing their thing, and I'm just at the club. So if y'all ever want to come out and have a good time, come out to the Red Rose and come pay me a visit, and
It's in the DJ.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so what days were you there again?
I'm there Monday through Thursdays, from 8 to 2 a.m. and 8 to 4 a.m. on Thursdays.
Okay, and where can they tap into your, do you have YouTube, social media? What's your
So
outlet?
I'm actually known for a DJ. When I first started, I used to break a lot of records, local wise, and I still do because I play a lot of local tracks at the club. So just find me at DJ Jero 512 on all social media platforms. You got some good music that you want to be played. I do mixtapes. I host mixtapes. I'm trying to get myself back into it because I kind of just left it alone. But I'm a Jero, the people's DJ, is gonna come right back and start doing the local thing again. So like I said, follow me at DJ Jero 512 all social media platforms, and let's work.
Yes, let's work. Okay, y'all heard him. Thank you so much for coming out. It was a pleasure
Appreciate y'all having
you
me
today. And don't go anywhere. You guys will be right back with our next clip. Bye.
Peace.